question to the coalition that you mentioned earlier was working with the IEM. There's several national and international organizations that are aligning themselves with this work. Do they have to become members of the UNIA in order to work with us?
No, not at all. Those persons who are working with us, they also have an interest in having dual citizenship, which is one of the rewards you get for being a member of the IEM. And those, you're not required to become a member of the UNIA in order to work with the IEM.
Okay. Now, you also talked about this nationalization process. How long is that? And I'm not sure if you explained it. If you haven't, would you do it again just for the purpose of clarity? What is nationalization?
Nationalization is an educational program or educational component of citizenship. As a good citizen, you need to know things about your government, how it operates, how it got established, what rights you have as it. And since we have a government under the UNIA, our citizens or people becoming citizens need to know about this government. So the process takes as long as it takes a person to go through the educational program and to learn about the things of Mr. Garvey's government. Once a person feels that he or she has understood the information in the educational DVD that we are providing, they will then be certified. People in divisions will be certified by their division presidents. Division presidents will be certified by the first assistant president general, and members of the parent body will be certified by members of the office of general counsel general in order to attest that they have completed the nationalization program.
Okay, then from nationalization we go to naturalization.
That's correct.
Okay, and then explain that.
Okay. So naturalization is a process where a person, having completed the nationalization process, naturalization is a process where there is a ceremony where citizens, those people becoming citizens, take an oath and take the pledge of the government. They receive an ID, they receive a certificate of citizenship, and they go through a high affairs ceremony in order to do this. We're having our first naturalization ceremony this year on December 27th, 2009 here in Washington, D.C. There's a fee involved on this. There's a $250 fee, and there will be additional fees for the DNA testing that will come later, and also for the genealogy studies if that's needed.
Oh, you just mentioned something about DNA and genealogy studies. You didn't explain any of this. I mean, why is this needed to be a part of the IEM?
Well, Mr. Garvey has a concept of race first for our government, and we need to make sure that we have people of African descent becoming members or citizens of the UNIA, and the genealogy studies and the DNA will help to establish this. Secondly, we are talking about people who've been affected by the slave trade, and we are using the DNA and the genealogy studies to establish this also.
Okay, because there's a lot of people of African descent who was not affected. There's nothing in their family history that pertains to the Atlantic slave trade. So
that's correct.
We are making a distinction here that we are really involved with helping those people who were, for want of a better term, were victimized by this. All right, $250. Freedom is not free. We say that.
That's correct.
All right, we're coming to the end. Email address, telephone number. I mean, people are going to want to get applications. How do they contact you for further information?
Well, I can be contacted in two ways. One, you can call me on my cell phone, 202-365-5503, or you can contact me by email. It's my entire name, REGINIA LYNNROGERS @yahoo.com.
That was a lot. Would you repeat that again?
Certainly. Regina Lynn Rogers, REGINIALYNNROGERS @yahoo.com.
Well, we want to thank everyone for viewing this tape. I want to thank Sister UNIA for helping us to further educate people about this concept. We encourage you to come and join, be a part of the vanguard, get out of the box, for want of a better term, because now we have an opportunity to participate in shaping how our government is going to look. This is an opportunity to be under a black law. I mean, because it's always a question, no matter where you're at, either in the Western Hemisphere or around the world, if you are a member of African descent, what kind of laws are there to protect you? We have an opportunity now to have our laws that will help to define us, help to protect us. We have undeveloped land that we need all kinds of assistance with, from developing the infrastructure to maintenance and development. Everything is needed. You all are needed. We ask you to come and work with us. It's been a lot of talk, a lot of intellectualizing about what we're going to do for the 21st century. We now have many programs that we need people to help us to develop. So I thank you again for listening, and may our ancestors grant you with the light of understanding. As we close by saying, one God,
One God,
one aim,
one aim,
one destiny.
one destiny.